The 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis.
Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly. We are.
Thanks very much.
He definitely is tough to handle in there, David. Thanks so much. And the front court matchup, definitely, Clark, one to watch. It could be a battle of wills tonight in this one.
I agree with you there. They both got tremendous skill, but it comes down to the mentality. And I'm interested to see who actually wins the battle of wills, asserts himself the most and most consistent.
Sometimes it is the battle more than just what you got talent-wise. It's what you're thinking upstairs, your focus, and how you approach it.
Yeah, the mentality, and sometimes being physical starts with your mentality.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Klay Thompson is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Favors, then it's Porter, and it's Drummond in at the 5. To the paint, here's Fox, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Fox has got the first points up on the board tonight here for Memphis. And Lamb kicks the wall. Banked in off the glass.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Thompson outside. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Drummond. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know there's always randomness to this game, the unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
It's deflected and stolen by Ayton. Lamb passes to Wall. And Lamb kicks to Ayton. Pass to Griffin. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Favors. Poked loose and stolen by Ayton. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Wall with the ball. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, one of the things I like about Wall, Kevin, is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
And a wide open look for Porter. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Ayton, the pass to Warren. On the wing, Lamb. Shot clock at 6. Ayton with it, working on Drummond. And it's Ayton missing. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And for so long, it seems Derek Favors had played in a crowded front court, but still can get the job done.
And Favors has shown his versatility and impact in spot minutes his whole career. Every team can use a player like Favors. He just eats up space inside and can play that tough D. Offensively, I think he'd like to get back to where he was around 2015, and hopefully he'll find the chances to do so.
From the baseline. And again, no good by New Orleans. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Fox gets it to go.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
To the inside, Warren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both free throws good from Warren. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here is Fox. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. He kicks to Thompson. No good on that one.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near.
It's a tie game in New Orleans. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some big goals.
Just keep getting better defense.
And GA, that's exactly what you want to hear from your leader.
And if he stays healthy, Wall has the talent to put himself in that MVP conversation. He's that kind of player.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Just jumped all over him, Greg. I mean, pounced on him, using their length and quickness to come away with those steals.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got De'Aaron Fox. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Favors. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Thompson in at the 2 guard.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there, Kevin. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
And Lamb kicks to Wall. Over Fox. Wall's shot is good. Wall's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Favors. All against Fox. Favors dishes to Fox. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 8. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Fox has got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
De'Aaron Fox, another hyper-athletic point guard out of Kentucky. Great size at 6'4". He can impact the game at both ends.
Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Porter against Warren. Porter finds Drummond. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And De'Aaron Fox made his mark at Kentucky with his terrific on-ball defense. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, I mean, he picks up 94 feet, and that's really how you set the bar for your team, with how hard you compete at the defensive end.
From deep, Wall. It's rebounded by Memphis. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Fox hits them both. Clark, there was a rules change not too long ago that promoted more help defense, less one-on-one defense. Good or bad?
I like it. Again, there's always going to be a premium on defending one-on-one, but positioning defenders where you can help better and more, I think it's trying to make sure the offensive side doesn't get too much of an advantage where the rules had gone in the past. So I think it's a nice balancing act for the game.
1:14 left in the second quarter. Drummond working against Griffin. Drummond passes to Favors. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Grizzlies. Season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now. And checking out New Orleans, a game behind.
And for the Grizzlies, yeah, here's a team that some people doubted coming into the season. Obviously heard all the chatter, banded together, and now they've strung together some great wins.
And you know what? They've been on fire to start the year, so they deserve a lot of credit. We'll see if they can continue to rack up the wins going forward.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Griffin finds Wall. Griffin looking it over. New Orleans needs to get off a shot, and they take the lead. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And that's
Welcome back to New Orleans, everyone. Glad to have you with us tonight as we take a peek at all the happenings just outside of Bourbon Street. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Warren is out there with Griffin. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. Then it's Wall. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Here's Drummond. A second chance effort. He lays it in. Drummond's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Memphis. And Lamb kicks to Griffin. Pass to Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Wall. Here's Favors. Yes! And the foul. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Memphis shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Griffin dishes the Wall, and a wide open look for Lamb. Drops one in from the wing. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Lamb is a capable spot-up shooter. He's comfortable shooting off the catch.
Wall against Fox. Thompson inside the line. Here's Favors. Drummond trying to get himself free. And that one's good by Favors. Favors got 5 points now this quarter.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Wall against Fox. Wall's shot is off.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Porter looking it over. In the corner, Drummond with it. Now Fox. He's got 8. From 12 feet out. Second chance shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
Clark, a favorite topic of yours. Great rebounders, glass eaters as you call them. Who's the best at creating those important second chance opportunities for his team?
Well, a couple of guys stand out for me in that regard, Kevin. DeAndre Jordan is terrific. Enes Kanter, probably, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the league, Enes Kanter. I mean, he goes and gets it in his area, out of his area, through guys, over them. Man, he's a terrific offensive rebounder. And I'd throw Anthony Davis in there, too. I think he does a great job on the defensive glass and gets his share of offensive boards as well.
Up top, Griffin. He's covered by Favors. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Pass to Thompson. Over Lamb. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
And just a nice job there to shake free of the D inside and then drain the jumper.
Ayton with it. Working on Drummond. No good that time. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Porter. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Fox against Wall. From 12 feet out, he knocks it down, but wait a minute, the officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action.
Get on a little roll here, okay? Gotta get...
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On offense, here are the Pelicans on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Favors is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Porter. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Fox in at the point. That shot by Griffin, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Grizzlies. There's the three. Knocks down the 3 ball. Porter's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Memphis.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Wall. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Fox passes to Thompson. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And he gets the bucket. Drummond's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. Well, for New Orleans, shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Warren kicks to Wall. Passes it to Ayton. Good D by Drummond.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times in a close game. Hustle plays can really make the difference.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Free throw good. Porter. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. On the wing, Lamb. Here's the floater. That shot is off. Good D by Thompson. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
And Thompson kicks to Favors. There's the pass to Fox. The kick out to Porter. Takes the 3. Memphis with the new shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Fox, no good. Pelicans trailed by 4. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Thompson finds Drummond. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Ayton.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Free throw good, Drummond.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
On the wing, Lamb. At the top of the key, Ayton. Kicks to Griffin. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wall. It's Drummond with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good by Porter. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 7. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. Here's Wall. And nothing is falling for him right now. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Fox against Wall. Here's Fox. So it's Memphis picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for